Well, hello, everyone. How is everyone doing today? AGR, how are you doing, my friend? Killer Coder? What's that? ML Spalding? Thank you for joining today. First off, am I frozen? I don't look frozen. That's good. Okay. So, as of today, I'm no longer using Restream. So I'm solely 100% Twitch only now. One thing I've also done is I've switched out my chat window for the Twitch chat stream, right? So I'm using Streamlabs. I took everyone's advice for the bot, and I went and I hooked up Streamlabs. And so I'm going to be using that. However, I don't think the chat thing's working very well because it looks like it keeps clearing out. Why does it clear out? I have no idea. AGR, not frozen, but the day is young. That is true. So actually what it looks like is happening, you know what? Maybe you can help me. I'm going to open up my Streamlabs here, and you can help me figure out why my chats keep disappearing. So I'm going to go to my all widgets. I'm going to go to my chat box. Do I need to like tell it not to go away? Like it disappears. I don't want to do that. Always. Oh, right here. Always show messages. Save. Okay, so now any new messages should just appear, right? I mean, that's how it should work. Let's test it. Okay, so new message just went in. Let's see if it goes away. Does it go away? Sweet! Nice! Okay, another thing I did, another piece of advice I took, was you can now type the exclamation point project, and it should give you the GitHub repo for the project we're working on. Check that out. So, good tips, everyone. Thank you very much. I am listening to your feedback. I am learning something new every day, and it's all thanks to you. So keep educating me, and I will keep improving with every stream. All right. Uber. Hey, good to see you. Thanks for joining. Anyone else? Zultra Lord. Mr. Chris, thanks for joining. Your identity has been revealed. I know who you are now, Zultra Lord. Hey, thanks for joining. I appreciate it. So I've announced I'm solely on Twitch now, no longer doing Restream. Also, I have an update on my new streaming computer. It is in the final stage. It's in stage 5 of 6 stages. Okay, so it's final assembly. Next is the testing, and then they're shipping it to me. So, oh man, I cannot wait for that. Hopefully, we do not run into any stream issues today. Let's cross our fingers for that. AGR, it's all about making your casting easier. True that, my friend. True that. All right, so without further ado, let's just hop into some more coding. So I did spend a little time on this yesterday. I just had some extra time, surprisingly. I don't know how I found it, but it was late at night. I just wanted to make it look a little prettier. So I'm going to run the app, and then I will show you just some of the UI tweaks I made just to make it look a little prettier, right? Durgood Vlad. Hi, another round of Prism WPF. Yes, we are going to have another round of Prism for WPF. Okay. So, as you can see, I added some icons here. I realize that we have not implemented the respond yet, so we'll probably do that today. We'll probably work on this today. However, on the new email that we did the other day, you can see I added some nice icons, and I just made it look pretty. I didn't change any functionality, right? So I didn't do anything without you. The only thing I did was add some icons, make it look pretty, and yeah, pretty cool, huh? Oh, hold on, I take that back. I added numbers and bullets because I totally forgot that we didn't do numbers and bullets. So, but that was really easy. It was no different than doing the line or the bold and stuff like that. So now it's looking more like an app, right? Yes, Ultralord. Yes, now that's an app. Look at that beaut. Okay, so one thing that annoys me right now is I want to be able to double click to open these. That gets me every time. I'm always trying to double click this. So let's do that really quick. Actually, I have a feeling this won't be really quick, will it? There's always something. So let's go to our, I think that's the mail list here. Oh, and my cup that I'm drinking from today is my Boise State cup. I don't know if anyone watches college football in the U.S., but I am a Boise State fan, and we totally destroyed Hawaii this past weekend. Still undefeated, so I had to represent my team. All right. So when we think about double clicking, your first instinct is to do something like an event to command, right? That's your first instinct. Vlad, end user / customer would say, looks finished, ship it. Yeah, you're right. You're right about that one, huh? Looks finished, ship it. Looks good. But yeah, so your first instinct is let's do an event to command and handle the double click event and do some code and stuff. We're in WPF, so we have some more tools to our advantage. I'm actually going to rely on the current input bindings. I actually do this a lot in WPF because it's just easier. Besides a key binding, there's also I think there's a mouse binding. Yes, mouse binding. And I'm pretty sure the gesture, or was it mouse action? I think it's mouse action. Is it mouse action? It's been a while since I've done this. I think it's left double click. Maybe. We'll find out, won't we? We'll do command. And we'll just do like, what do we call? It's just message command. I forgot what we named it. It's only been a few days and I've already forgotten my API. So let's take a look. Let's look at what we have here. So we have a selected message, a new message. Yes, we have a message command. What does this message command do? We might have to rename some stuff, actually. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, so we show a dialog service with this. Okay. All right. Looks good. So we'll keep message command. And mouse action. You know what? I'm not 100% confident in this. So let's go WPF, mouse action. Wait, actually let's do mouse binding. Yeah. Mouse binding. Mouse action. Let's just look this up really quick. Oh, right there. Mouse bing. Oh my gosh. Hey, it knew what I meant. It knew what I meant because it found it right here. Mouse action, middle click. Let's check this out. I thought it was left. Yes, it is left double click. Perfect. I still remember stuff. Look at that. Okay, so now that's all it should really take. However, I think I just created more work for myself. Because when you double click an email, you just want to open it up in read-only view. This, however, it's going to open up in like a reply mode or something, right? I think we have to have a read-only view. That kind of blows. More work. Maybe we won't get to reply today. All right, let's check this out. So now I should be able to double click this and it opens, but it opens in reply mode. So hi all, okay. Yeah, that's from John Doe, Jane Doe and John Doe 2. Hi all, here's a sample cover letter. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. So I did open that. But that needs to be read-only, and this needs to go away, and we need different menu options. I created another view, didn't I? Yes, I did. I created another view. Okay. Let's do this. Let's right click. I said right click. There we go. We're going to add a new item. Wow. You gotta love how slow my Visual Studio is. We'll do a Prism, user control. We'll call this message read only view. Or just message read only, doesn't, whatever. Sure, we'll keep it that way. So that's gonna create my XAML and my view model for me automatically. There we go. Okay. Now, I have to think about what this is going to do. We're just going to be... This is the dialogue, so I had to open this in a dialogue. AGR, it's almost the same content as your preview. It is. It is almost the same content as the preview, right? All right, let's run this. Let me look at that. Maybe I could just... Maybe that should be the user control. Maybe the preview... Hold on. Maybe we can refactor some of this stuff. If we can reuse the view from the message list area. This area. This is almost what it's going to look like. Except it will have a menu associated with it where I can do reply, respond, stuff like that. Right? That makes sense. So we should probably, let's start by just copying this and see what happens. Alrighty, so that's in message list view. Don't need that. I think I need this area here. Let's see what happens. Let's just copy and paste. I should be able to add my... That looks right there. I think we have an adapter or a converter in here we'll have to use. Yep. We'll grab that converter. So I'm going to need this namespace. You know what? I don't need... There. I never look at the design view. The design view just sucks. Especially in my Visual Studio. Oh. And this. Now I think we could refactor that into a control. But let's just keep going to find out. Mortelbox, hey, thanks for joining. Good to see you. AGR, yeah, plop the bottom as a shared user control, and the top is just the ribbon. Yep, that's what I'm thinking. AGR, hey, what button did you hit to make the designer go away? Oh! So it's kind of hard to see, but at the bottom, follow my mouse. Boop, 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 boop. You see this says XAML and design. So if you click on the design, you'll get the design. And then you could pull this up to split it. You see that? Or you could use these little arrows to like swap them. Like I could put my design on the bottom and the code at the top. I could swap it right back. But my designer is so unstable for some reason, I don't even bother. So I just kind of double click that XAML tab. You see how I did that? Let me do it again. Let me split that. The XAML tab right here. I'll just double click that and it's going to go to full code view and get rid of that designer. So hopefully I won't have any more issues with that. So if you have problems with your designer crashing all the time, just hide it. Snapped pixels. Do I need that? Do I really need that? Okay, let's do it. We'll just add it. Doesn't hurt anything to copy one more. Hey. Control V. What the? Won't even copy. There we go. Vlad, you could set the default double-click behavior under XAML Designer General so it opens always in source. You know what? Let's just do that. Thank you. Thank you, Vlad. Let's do that. So you said options. Was it XAML Designer? Where's that at? Oh, XAML Designer. Default document view. Source. Okay. Thank you. Let's test it. I'm going to open up this. There you go. It worked. Beautimus. Okay. So now we need a message. Now, do we want to keep it selected message or just call it message? Oh, wait a minute. Also, yes. Okay. Just making sure this is all read only. Okay. So back to our view model. And then let's make sure we add the right mail message here. Prism Outlook Business. Okay. So we have that. Now this is a dialog. Right? So we got to implement iDialog aware. Because we did make this a dialog. And I really don't like how that just did that. I'll come back to this. Get rid of that. On closed, on opened. Now might be a good time to start adding some constants for our parameters. Our mail parameters. Because I'm going to start forgetting now. Because right now I'm just calling it ID. How about we create a new object here? New file. Add new class. And we'll call this, what, mail parameters? We can always rename it if we don't like it. And then I'm just going to basically take the same approach here. So we just have these constants here. Now our mail parameters, we can call this like, what do we want to call this? This is going to be the message ID, right? Anything else we might need? You know what? Let's just keep it that for now. We'll add more as we need them. So now let's start refactoring a tad. This is mail parameters, message ID. Let's go to our message view model. And we got to make sure right here, right there. Mail parameters dot message ID. Okay, get rid of that. Ooh, message sent. We might need to do this too. HDR. It's not working for him, but the double clicking the XAML works, so that's huge. Okay, cool. Looks like some people having trouble getting the options trick to work. All right, so we fixed that. Let's go back to our read-only here. Oh, I was just here, so let's just grab this. Right, I want to grab that message ID. What else am I doing? This is what I'm doing. You know what? I'm doing that. I see a base class coming. Yes, I do. Oh my gosh, do you guys hear that noise? That is my backyard project still under construction. So we need our mail service, iMail service, right? And we'll add that. Haha, AGR. Mostly hear the annoying music. Yes, but that music should not be as loud anymore because we turned the volume down, right? So that shouldn't be as annoying. Okay, so we're getting the message. Looks good. And we're setting our message property here. So let's make sure, because I did a lot of copy and paste, which will get me in trouble. I have to make sure I fix my bindings up here. But yes, I definitely see a base view model class coming. Faux show. AGR, I'm glad you admit it to be annoying. It's not that annoying. It's not that annoying. I could change the music. I could totally... Look, hold on. Well, I thought I could. Oh yeah, I can. We can do this. There. Is that better? All right, so we have our message. Okay, I think I fixed all my copy and paste errors. We will find out if I didn't really quick, won't we? Okay, I think this looks good. Oh, wait, we have a new dialog. So that means let's go into our module and register my dialog. Oh, wait, no, I don't need to do that. But I do need to register for navigation. That I do need to do. So we'll say container registry, register for navigation because I'm navigating. And this is message read-only view. Message read-only view model. Now, if you're kind of new to this stream and you're wondering what I just did here, I created a view called message read-only view, and I have to let Prism know that I'm going to be navigating to this because we had this dialog service that allows you to navigate into regions, right? So I have to tell Prism, hey, this specific view, I'm going to navigate to it. The problem with that is it also needs a view model. Now, Prism uses the view model locator, and it uses the convention by default, but I'm providing the view model type. Oh, Noob Runner. Thanks for the follow. Thanks for joining. But I'm providing the type directly. Oh my gosh, do you see what I see? I see a problem. I see a problem. I hate that. That's a bug in the Prism template pack. I need to fix that. Read-only view model. It should never be read-only view model. Don't think so. Looks like I found a bug in the Prism template pack I will have to fix. Alexi, how you doing? Thanks for joining. We are just trying to implement a read-only view. So when I double-click this, and we can just view it without being able to edit it. Okay, so this looks pretty standard. I think we're pretty good here. I think we're done with this. We refactored that magic string. We registered here. Okay. Good, good. Now in the message list view model, this is, you know what? I could probably reuse this. But like pass what I'm doing. What I mean by that is like, where's my tab? My menus. No, not even my menus. Let's go back to our mail list. What I mean by that is I have this double click right here, right? Left double click, and I'm calling this message command. But as I'm thinking, I have these menus. And these menus have, you know, reply all, forward. I'm curious if I should have one command. Where's my... Let's get rid of that. One command, like execute message, and the parameter could be what I'm doing. It could be like the reply or the reply all or something like that, right? And then I'm only showing that dialog one time. Like new. So I could get rid, for example, of this new message command, and I could just pass, you know, the message command new. What do you think about that? Should we do that? So for example, just to help illustrate, you know, we could basically check if, you know, the parameter equals new, then we do a new one. If it equals reply, we do a reply. That way we're only changing, this line of code is never duplicated. We'll only call this once, and we'll change the view name depending on this. So for example, that could be the default. Whoops. Right? Kind of see where I'm going with this? And I could do this. See that? And if the view name is, I mean, if we see like a read, oh, and it's not message view model, it's message view. What I call that? Message read only view? Right? You see what I'm doing here? What do you think about that? That might be. So let's test it. Command parameter equals read. And we can refactor that to a constant. So I'm not worried about the magic string right now. That might be, that would probably clean up our code quite a bit, actually. Let me know what you think about that. I think I might do that. Unless you want a command specific for each function or action. Zulex, hello there. Thanks for joining. Good to see you. I'm trying to make some decisions and I need your help. I'm not sure how I want to write these commands. Let's see. All right, so I should double click this. Hey, and it worked. Yay, read only. But now we need to create a, I think we reply. This is all the reply delete stuff right up here. Yes, we definitely going to need a base view model for sure. We are going to be refactoring today. But that did work. Right? This might not be that bad. So if I did... Yeah, see the new... Oh, but it might change the result, though. Maybe we shouldn't do that. HGR, I'd hide the CC if there's no one there. That's how Outlook handles it. Yeah, we could probably do that. That's just a Boolean to visibility converter or something like that, right? Or null to visibility. We could probably do that easily. I'm trying to decide how I want to handle these new messages. You know what? For now, I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna start here, and we'll see what happens. We'll just see what happens. Okay. So now I think I need a new tab. I need a new user control. We will call this the message read only tab. Oh, not me, Assage. Hey, wait a minute. It didn't respect my wishes of give me code only. What the heck? Alright, so let's just copy and paste some stuff. Because why not? Oh! I touched massage! Hey, it's not that kind of app, okay? Oh yeah, let's rename this real quick, shall we? Oh, it's not that kind of stream, people. Although, when the app is done, it will be a happy ending. Eh? I need a button for that noise for my lame jokes. The okay, yes, rename the file. There, fixed. Oh my goodness. Alrighty, where was I? Oh yeah, I was copying and pasting. Copy, copy, paste. Put this in here. Get rid of that mess. Get rid of this mess. And then... I should be able to reuse a lot of this, actually. Is that called header? Yep, header. Zulex, I can link you to a software soundboard that would allow you to create hotkeys on your keyboard. Ooh, nice. Jerry Nixon, I don't get it. I don't expect you to. From what I understand, you don't get much nowadays. Just saying. Ah, good to see you, Jerry. Thanks for joining. And thanks for pointing out that that horrible typo I just had. Okay, what am I doing? I am copying and pasting because I am a bad programmer. Actually, I'm a lazy programmer. So I'm not copying and pasting from that one because this is read only. So the only thing I can really do to this is like reply or delete, right? So that would be the message tab, right? No, that's the home tab. Zulex, yes, I'm not lazy. I'm just an efficient programmer. I agree. I agree with you. Here we go. So we should be able to delete and respond. I do believe that's allowed on a read-only view, right? So that should work. Now, these aren't hooked up yet, so I don't expect that to work. The next step is because we have an awesome infrastructure in place. The only thing I have to do to associate that tab with that view is to add an attribute. I think we called it, whoops, dependent view attribute. Yes. And then it's the region, which is going to be the ribbon region, where we're putting it, and then the type, type of the, what I call it, not massage, but message read only tab. Okay, so that's associated. Oh, need one more. There we go. Okay, that's that. Oh, wait a minute. That's not that. Go back to that tab. Did you see what I almost forgot? Can't have a different base class, so we'll just delete that. And we'll clean these up. Okay, let's go ahead and just run this and make sure we're getting the proper dialogue with the ribbon now. And remember, all we had to do to get that ribbon tab at the top was add that attribute, which is, if you don't mind me saying, a beautiful implementation detail. Very easy. Okay. So now I can double click, go in read-only mode, and yes, we can now delete and reply from here. Okay, this makes complete sense now. We just need to hook this up. And since we're sharing this behavior here and here, and we're also we're sharing behavior with new. I'm not sure if we're sharing anything here so much. But that's kind of cool. We have a read-only view now. Okay. So we have that. Let's go ahead and what shall we do? I think we have delete, we have new. Let me just double check this. Blah, 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 blah. We will bold that, do some numbers, do some of this. Whoops. Make our font different and big. And we'll send. We'll go to our sent folder. Okay, so that works. I can delete that. Okay, so I didn't break anything. That is good news. So reply. That's what we have to do next. And then once we once we implement these buttons, we will have everything we need for that base class to reuse for these buttons, right? And so then we'll come and refactor this, and we'll be able to make all the necessary decisions to reuse this as a user control because we copied and pasted it from here. So this can now become a user control because we have proven that it is in fact the same. So we can reuse that. So we'll refactor that, and then we'll implement these. Okay, we have a plan of action. Plan of action. So let's do reply. Oh, how come I have a feeling this is going to be harder than I originally thought it was going to be? So first off, do I want to do it this way? I'm not sure. Let me think first. Okay, what window are we showing when we reply? We're going to show the edit window, which is the message view. Okay, I know that. Okay, so I don't need to add a new view. That's good news. So if we look at our message view model, when this dialog loads, we're going to need a new parameter. Jerry Nixon, that's a lot of magic strings. Yes, I know. I haven't gotten to refactoring all of them, but we are slowly refactoring them as needed. Okay, so see this one? That was just refactored right there. We'll get there. This isn't used yet, so I'm leaving it there. Actually, I better put a to-do here. We'll want to update the title of our dialogues and stuff. So, does this make you feel better, Jerry? We'll fix those. I'm not worried about that right now. I'm focused on functionality right now. I'll refactor later to make it pretty. Okay. Now, I'm not quite sure how I want to do this. I'm going to have to know the mode. I'm going to have to know if I'm replying a reply all or if it's a forward. Right, I'm going to have to know that. So that's probably another mail parameter. Right, like a message mode or something. Or maybe it's a reply mode. Would it be reply mode? Maybe that should be an enum? No, it won't. We'll just call it message mode for now. Okay, so we have a message mode. Okay, I kind of see what I'm going to have to do here. Maybe I should do a case statement there. We're going to have to add a parameter here. I'm hoping you'd see me now. I'm trying a different server. I'm trying the Salt Lake City server now. I was on the Seattle one before. I switched to Salt Lake. Let's I think I'm back online. I hope I'm back online. How frustrating is that? Okay, cool. Looks like Salt Lake server looks pretty good right now. My internet is amazing. I have like 350 megabits per second of internet. So, I don't know what's causing these disconnection issues. But it's really annoying. Okay, let's focus. Yeah, we're going to need a new parameter type here. So, if that's the case, I'm going to say parameters.add. Oh, actually, hold on. Let me think about this. I'm not sure. I'm not convinced I'm doing this right, but I can refactor, which is a great thing about code. I can always change my mind. Come on. Come on, IntelliSense. Reply type equals reply. Right? Doesn't look pretty yet. Yeah, enums are for sissies. I haven't got there yet. I don't know if I need an enum yet. I'm in the exploratory phase. Right, but now I know. So I might need... You know, I might need an enum, possibly. Because I know I'm going to have reply. I know I'm going to have reply all. I know I'm going to have forward. I have read. And because I don't want to create a separate command for every one of those, I kind of think I just want to do it like this. Now, if I'm reusing a view, my message view, then I also have to get this data. Right? Oh, I missed that one. What was that? Pavi Games? Pavi Games, thanks for following. I appreciate it. Parameters.getValue. For now, it's a string. I may have to change this. Mail parameters dot message mode. So once I get the message mode, then I'm going to know what kind of mode I'm in, right? Something like that. Like I need to know how this is going to behave based on my mode. So I think I do need an enum. And if I had a message mode of new, I wouldn't have to do this check here. I wouldn't have to check the ID of 0. Right? I would check the actual mode of the message. That makes more sense. We should probably do it that way. Jerry Nixon. Enum. Message mode. New. Reply. Forward. Jerry, I'm getting there, my friend. You're so impatient. All right. So this is the read only. We don't really care about the mode here. Jerry Nixon, just agreeing. I don't know, it seems like you're like, hurry up, write the enum. Okay, so I think we're clear we need an enum on that. So for read only, I think we're good. It's just the reply, and maybe we can even get rid of the new on this mail list view model, but I'm scared to do that because of this, because of the callback. Our callbacks are going to be different depending on our mode, right? So I don't want to make that change just yet, but I'll have the type. And if in this mode, then I can say if the message mode, if, you know, once we have a enum, what do we need to do if it's reply? Well, we need the original message. We need the original message, but we also need to create a new one. We need to create a new one from the original because we're replying to it. So we've got to take the body of the old email and add it to our new one, right? What else do we need to do? We need to set the to field. Oh, what else? What else? We also need to append RE to the subject, right? Something else we need to do. Okay. So let's create the enum. Let's finally create the enum. Does the date change? Ooh, the date does change. But that's creating the new email. So that's going to be done when we create the email. Okay, message modes. There we go. Enum. We'll do new, reply all, forward. Okay. Now where are we using it? So mail list. Let me get out of this view. What should the default be? What should the default be? Should I add a none? Jason Sullivan, create space or a oh, you're right. Yes, we need to create a separator between the old message and the new, which when we do this, oh, this gets complicated, doesn't it? We need to add the old, you know, like mail header info. Sent date, right? To, from, etc. Oh man, why can't things just be easy? That blows. Execute message. I'm gonna say the default. What's the default? Reply? Maybe. Maybe I need a none. And then I need to change this message mode actually to that. Oh wait, no. No, this is the ID. This is the ID. This doesn't change. That doesn't change. Sorry. Got ahead of myself. That's just the idea. So that's right. There's the type. But in my message view model here, that's message modes. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. Jason Sullivan, easy is no fun. Generally, plural enums are used when it has flags attached. AGR. Okay. No problem. Fixed. Thanks, AGR. All right. Yeah, so create a new one. Get the old one. Get the body. We got to set all the to field. Append the RE subject. Oh, and then, yeah. Oh, man. Jerry Nixon. Way to pull out the MSD and naming specs. Or Rex. Rex? Or you meant to put specs? I don't know. Okay, lots of refactoring coming. I can already see it. So, trying to think the best way to do this. Oh, recommendations. Why didn't you just say so, Jerry? Okay, so let's just start kind of messing around. Of course, we're going to create a method for this because we don't want to duplicate code, but let's just mess around, get it to work. Ooh, actually. KR Jax, reply on forward will all need to do a lot of the same message prep. Yes, it will. It will.
Well, I heard this dude named Schrodinger put cats inside a box. Someone please call PETA. That's quite unorthodox.
Okay, so message 2. Oh, what am I doing? Can't do this. The heck am I thinking? I'm not thinking. Okay. So now I set the message dot to. Hey, where's my IntelliSense? There we go. From. Right? It's from only a string? Yes. Is that right? So I think that's right. So you have a mail message. It's from me. It's from Brian. I hit reply. It's going to go to Brian, then everyone else in the two. Ooh, I might actually have to combine all this, right? Well, for a fact, I know this has to be added here. We have to build this up. This is what we have to do. Because it's not as simple as that. Okay, so we definitely have to add the from the email. Right? We want to add everyone from the to and everyone from the from. Or just, there's only one person from the from. Corleone Dawn. Nope. You want to email all who were on the to from original message. Is that what it is? So maybe we can. Okay. So we don't need to do that. Is that right? Why does that doesn't seem right? We'll test it. It's fine. Yeah, that's what I thought. This is reply all if you're to everyone. But the message is going to be, actually, it's going to be from me. So the 2 is going to be from the from of the original because it's a reply to one person. This would be, yeah. I think, yeah. New observable collection. Yep. Right? I think that's for a reply. Okay. So then the message RE original message. Whoops. My IntelliSense, I swear. Subject. Did I do something wrong? Oh, yeah, I didn't type the subject. Okay. Let's test what we have. It might already had the RE or forward. Do you want to add a new one and ending with? That's true. This. What if this already has RE? So we better do a check. If the original message. Where's my starts with? Isn't that a string thing? Oh, because I'm being retarded again. Subject. Right? So if it doesn't start with that, then we'll add it. Otherwise, it's just the subject. So maybe we need to change this to something like this. So if it doesn't start with it, what is it? It's just original message. Oh, I misspelled original the first time. That's why I keep messing up. Otherwise, we're going to append it. Let's rename that. Yeah, some email clients, as Corleone Don pointed out, do something weird like this. So we'll just to lower it. And we'll make sure we're comparing everything, and I will change it to what I like. Okay, I just want to test this logic before we start refactoring, because this looks a little busy to me. And I just oh man, this is going to get even harder. You know why? Because the content of the body is going to be RTF. That blows. That blows big time. Okay, so we're going to hit reply. Oh, wait, I didn't hook the... Sorry. I guess it'd help if I actually hooked this up. And I think we just called it message command. And we're going to do a command parameter of reply. All right. Now that should work. Oh, I need to hit a breakpoint. I gotta read all this. Because we haven't shown any dialogues yet. Oh no, we have. I still want to hit a breakpoint. Because I feel like I'm forgetting something. I really feel like I'm forgetting something. Reply. All right. We have a message ID. Oh, come on, Visual Studio. There we go. Yep, okay. So we have a message. Oh, but I don't care about this. Yeah. Sorry, I forgot to skip that because of the mode. Doesn't matter, we're where we need to be. So we have a new message. Okay, we have the original message, so the 2 emails. Oh, my logic's messed up. Let's do that again. Yeah, if the message already contains RE, then use the subject as is. That's better. Okay, cool. All right. I think we have that part working pretty good. So we'll hit reply. So it's from Brian Lagunas, right? This is a test email. We'll hit reply. This is the test email. And then we just got to figure out the body part now. The body part. Okay, so that looks correct. So far, so good. Corleone Don, maybe it should be test for RE, as some subjects can start with religion. Good point. Good point. Okay. This is the part I'm worried about. So the easiest thing to do would be this. But we can't because we have to append all this content to the top of the message. But I'm going to hit a breakpoint here. Because this is going to be RTF. Jason Sullivan, is there an RTF library out there? Yeah, or use E+ OpenXML. Yeah, I think I just opened a can of worms with this one. Let's go reply. And look, look at that. This is what I'm going to have to append. Yeah, right. I need a library. There it is, but what we need, right, is this. Like, we have that line going across it, right? Then we have, like, you know, from, blah, 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 blah. You know, date sent. This kind of stuff, right? Blah, 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 blah. Then that. And then, heck, they may even have a signature. Right? And then your message starts up here. So we need to inject this type of stuff. Jerry Nixon, no, just use 2 RTF controls. 2 RTF controls. We could mediate the editing control over unified interface. 2. Well, hold on. I'm trying to think what you're saying, Jerry. Yeah, hold on. I thought I lost my stream for a minute there. Tome Home, thanks for follow. Okay, all right, my stream's back. I was worried about that. Okay. Jason Sullivan, check the edited content now. Yeah, so if I edit in here, it's fine. The problem is getting that content in here. Okay. Because I'm in a view model right now. Unless we did some type of UI hack. But I don't know. I don't want to do a UI hack. We're parsing RTF. I want to parse RTF. Let's do this. Let's see. Hey. Oh my gosh. Having so many windows really messes with me sometimes. Insert text into RTF. Oh, Stack Overflow. Stream stalled again. Alt chunk. Okay, open your Word document. What is this? What's alt chunk? Open XML. We might have to do open XML. This might be kind of cool. Document format, word processing. Defines serialized qualified name. But I don't have a document. I would hate to have to create a document for that. This might take a little more research than I want to do on the stream. So let's do this. Let's refactor what we have. Right? This works. I mean, it works. It's not optimal. What we really want to do is append all that information to the body. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to research, because it might take a little longer than you want to sit here and watch me to do live. But we could focus on refactoring our code and implementing reply all. So I could say reply. Oh, dropping frames again. But there's sound. I swear. And then I could just... This is a test, blah, 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 blah. And I should still be able to send this. And yeah, there it is. This is a test. Okay, so it works. So we'll come back to the RTF part later. We've proven that this part works, which is great. Okay, so let's go ahead and refactor a lot of this, because we've got a lot of magic strings. Let's start with the new. Where am I? Where am I? Okay, that's all refactored. Here. We're here. So view names. We might want to... We could create... So double click. Ooh, okay, what am I doing? Let me get out of that. Mail list. I gotta get my bearings. Get my bearings. First, let's start with a double click. When you open that up, It's in a read-only mode. Ah, we need to add another mode. Just like that. That's what was confusing me. Right? Okay, that makes sense. Maybe the default should be read. So if the parameter equals read. Now, one thing we might consider is making our parameter an enumeration. But that kind of makes your XAML kind of ugly. Right? So for example, if I did new email. Do I have my local here? Yeah, I do have local. Local, no, not command. I need command parameter. Oh, nope. That's not right. Okay, let me build. It's been a while since I've had to use an enum and XAML, but I would think that would be all that I need to do. Yeah, they're trying to see this as maybe I should do like a X. No, I can't do a type. Right? Oh my gosh. Yeah, see, I can't. I still have to use a magic string here. I can't. Jerry Nixon. XAML with inline properties is not taking. Yeah, I didn't think so. You just need to type new. Yeah, I don't want to. I don't do the complex property syntax. So we'll have to keep that the way it is. Because what I was trying to do is I'm trying to clean this up. One thing I could do is I could do a switch. I mean, that might be nice. Right? Something like that. Or we can stick to the ifs. Doesn't really matter, I guess. Ifs or cases, doesn't matter. We have a reply all and a forward. And then we'll show our view name, parameters, And we might not have a result, so we might need to change our interface to allow this to be null. And I mean, I already have this as default. Nope, we'll just keep it this way. Okay. So that looks okay. I really wish I'd get rid of that. Corleone done. How about events from Event Aggregator? I assume we would like to open also one or more messages from Find Message dialog. I will only use the Event Aggregator if needed. I don't need it right now. Jerry, if you have to choose between an if and a switch, my opinion, when simple, it's easier to read. When complex, switch is easier to read. This will be complex soon. Yeah, we'll stick with switch for now. Okay. So we have reply, reply all, and forward. So let's go back to done there. Now we have to handle these modes. So let's start refactoring this mess here. First, let's start with our message mode. I'm going to comment this stuff out. We got to think about this. So you can get rid of read as a string with an enum. Doesn't mean you have to change anything in your XAML. What are you talking about? Here? Well, this parameter is of type string, so I have to compare it against a string. Unless, I wonder if you could do a... Nope, can't do that. Could use name of. Ooh! Could we? That's actually a good idea. I don't ever use name of. I should actually use this more. That's a great idea. Change this type to enum. I can't change this type to enum. Oh, enum.parse. I'm going to try this name of, because I think the name of might work. Name of works. Look at that. Sweet. Okay. Yeah, that's much nicer. Good idea. I really should use name of more. Tell you, man, old habits are hard to break. They really are. Okay. So message view mode. So first we want to check if it's new. Actually, this might be another switch statement here. This might be a case statement as well. Or switch, I should say. Okay, so if it's new, so we're either replying. What are we doing here? We're replying or we're forwarding? So maybe I don't need that. I think I have to have a new... No, I don't. I don't have to have a new one. Because if it's read-only... No, if it's read-only, I'm not opening this. So this might need to go... It's like the first thing. What you need to do to build this application. What do you need to do? I'm not going to try it now. I'm just starting, but maybe... What do you need to do to build this application? Well, we've been working on it for a few weeks now. Just watch. So on my YouTube channel, I have all my past streams archived. So you're more than welcome to go check it out and see from file new. Okay, so we don't have to worry about the message ID anymore. So if it's new, otherwise, if we're in reply... Okay, actually a switch might not work here. I'm not sure we want to use cases here, because I might say... Because a lot of this setup is going to be the same. The only difference really is to the two emails. Maybe the subject will be a forward instead of an RE. Right? So this could be encapsulated into a method that we call from up here. Yes, I'm pretty sure, because I'm trying to remember what we use this for. Use it for new. We have a read-only one now, so we're not just loading and reading. We're only loading to get a previous message. Yeah, so it's almost as if we do this. If it doesn't equal new, then it's all reply or forward. Because then we have to do... We'll always have to have an original message. Right? And now we could do, from this information, we can now do reply, reply all, and forward. If it's a new message, then none of this gets hit, and we just have the new message. I think that makes sense. Dirk Vlad. Does somebody know where VS stores its NuGet path credentials? Trying to reset the login from the Windows. Already removed the Windows Credential Manager. Trying to reset the login for the Infragistics NuGet path. Yeah, isn't that in the Windows Credential Manager? Windows. Manage Windows credentials. Yeah, manage Windows credentials, and you like scroll down and you find your Infragistics packages.infragistics there. That should be where it's at. Okay, so now we need to know if we have a new message, regardless. If it's not new, we're replying or forwarding. And if that's the case, this is where we set the two fields. This is where we do all this. Right there. Now, what changes is the to field. What changes here? If you're replying... So let me just do this. So this is for a reply. Okay, so I'll reply all. A reply all, what would that look like? That would actually grab all the to. And the from, actually. Actually, that is an observable collection already, so we could do that. So Jerry Nixon, reply all, grabs the to and the CC. Oh yeah, it does grab that, both of them. All right, so let's make a note of that. And this doesn't have add range, so we might actually make this a list. But I'm just noting. I just want to document what we have to do. All right, so forward. The to is blank, right? Because you're going to type in. A forward is null. Because you're saying, I'm basically creating a new one, grabbing all that history, and I'm going to send it to somebody new. So I'm going to set the to email to null here. Right? That makes sense. Reply, we have to make a change. We've got to change the subject. So the subject is RE. Reply all, the subject is RE. Whoops. And then on a forward, the subject is it just FW or FWD? Something like that. No, FW. I think it's FW. Reuse the RE logic for reply as F and forward. Yes. So giving these rules, oh, and then we're going to, for now, the body is just the body. We are not changing that yet. I will worry about that later when I research RTF manipulation. However, now we can start creating our to emails. So maybe not void. Now we take this logic. So we'll do a reply. Reply all. And we need a forward. Now for our reply, we should do that. For our reply all, ooh, we need all of those. So actually, this should be, let's do this. Oh, I need the original message. Corleone Dawn, I'd rather go with a specific builder per action. Reply message builder, forward message builder, and drive them from this method. Well, right now, all we have to modify is the to and the subject. That's all we have to modify for now. So it'd be easier just to get the 2 emails. I kind of see what you're saying, though. I mean, it's almost as if... Jason Sullivan, Xamarin's text editor, is there a manipulation API in that control? No, there's not. Well, there might. If I bring in the adapter, which is the... Let's look. That's a great idea. Let's... What is that? It's called the Rtf Document Adapter. The problem is we have to have a document first. Let's just take a quick look at this. No, there's not. However, you know what we could do? There is a... What is it? Oh my gosh. Infragistics. Documents. Rich text. Serialization provider. We might be able to do this using the infragistics stuff. Yes. Okay, I will bookmark that because that's a great idea. I didn't even think about that. I could create a document and just merge everything into the document because it does have a document API. That rich text editor sits on top of a document library. So if we could just work with the document library and then spit that out as a string. Oh, that's beautiful. That's a great idea. We will do that. Let me focus back on this, though. Okay, so... original message dot to equals get 2 emails. And we need to pass in the message mode. Whoops. Message mode and what else? The original message. Now, the reason I'm creating a list here, well, hold on. This is, hold on. Something might have changed. Oh, there is an add range. Yes, I don't have to do that anymore. Never mind. That didn't used to exist. So now the 2 emails. Message.to. Message.from. Right? Is that correct? No, no, no. Whoops. Add range. This was add. Okay, so that's reply all. We need the from. Oh, and the CC. and the CC. So that's reply all. And then forward is pretty easy. Because that's just break. There's nothing to do there. There's no to email. Okay. That works. Where can I install this version of Outlook? Very excited. Well, let me show you. Just type !project and it gives you the GitHub link. All right, so we fixed the 2 emails on all of these. Whoops. We just need the subject now. Oh my gosh. What am I doing? Not original. Message. Alexi. Off top, Brian always supports Prism now. I remember sooner he was in contributors list. No, Brian Noyes has not been involved in Prism for years now. He's been really busy with his own company, his own consulting. He just hasn't had time since it's been a while. It's been a few years. Couple years. But he still has a lot of knowledge about Prism, so you could always ask him a question. All right, so now we need message subject. Get message subject. Message mode and original message. Oh, I would put it way down there. Okay. Alrighty, so we'll return null for now. Actually, we'll do this. Okay. Message mode, got that. So this is easy, so let's just do this. Unfortunately, he is a funny guy. Yes, I've known Brian Noyes for many years and haven't seen him in a while, though. It's only because I haven't been on the speaker circuit in a while. I took a break from traveling because I had a really bad year. One year I traveled like 80-something thousand miles speaking at events all over the place. And I got burned out, you know? So I haven't seen him in a long time, but that's my fault. I just haven't been on the road. But that's going to change, actually. Next week, I'm actually on the road. Oh, actually, this is the case for both. For both reply and reply all. So we'll just have that follow through. Yeah, so next Tuesday, I will be in New York speaking at FinJS. So if you're going to be in New York next Tuesday, let me know. We'll get together. Actually, Introducing Prism JS. Nope, 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 nope. Alrighty, so I should be able to do that. No. That's right. Is that right? I'm missing something. My syntax. And I'm down again. Okay, am I back? No, I'm not back yet, am I? Okay. Okay, I'm back. I'm back now. Whew, man, that sucks. Yeah, I'm just changing my logic here. Sound only, lagging. Well, that's annoying. We have movement. Okay, great. That blows. Okay, so first I was saying, I'm just going to simplify this a bit. And so if the subject to lower starts with prefix to lower, then we'll start with that. Otherwise, we're going to prefix our subject. All right, that looks pretty simple to me. And then we'll do to do append Rtf with reply slash, yeah, with reply header. Okay. And I have a misspelling there. Oh my god, you see what I just did? Oh my god. Did I do what I think I just did? All right. All right. All right. I don't know how that happened. That was weird. I somehow embedded that inside of that method inside of this method. Okie dokie. I think we're good. So let's make sure we're on our home tab. This is reply all. And this is going to be forward. I think that's all we need to do. Let's run it and find out. That looks much cleaner. I broke something. Oh, I have an extra. All right. Now let's try again. I think I could delete this now. I think we understand what we're doing. I could probably get rid of this actually. Actually, that line of code's not even needed. It's really in reply and reply all where you have to change that. All right, so we're gonna hit reply. Should be to B Lagunas. Here's our body, RE. Okay, so I'm gonna send that. Perfect. So that's in here. Okay, so if we hit reply again, be perfect. Our subject doesn't have two REs in it, and it's still to the right person. Awesome. Okay, so let's go reply all. And it should go to Jane Doe John at John Doe. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't change the command name because we were still working on that. Ratchet 08. Okay, but if I'm supposed to build a desktop application, does that require any file system access? Are there any reasons to choose WPF instead of UWP? I am developing in WPF at the moment, and I'm curious whether UWP can compete WPF and why the hell it seems that no one likes to use it. Ooh, that's a very opinionated answer to that question. It just depends on your experience, your comfort level, what APIs you want to access, what devices you're running on. There's a lot that goes into that decision. However, if it was me, and I'm highly biased because I personally don't like the UWP application model very much at the moment, I would do WPF if you're just targeting Windows. There's no reason in my mind to use WP. Although Jerry Nixon is on this call, and he can give you all kinds of reasons to use it. But you can take your WPF app and you can package it up and put it in the Windows Store. Your WPF app will run on Windows 7 and older versions. So it just depends on what you need. I personally will always use WPF until... Actually, I don't know if I would ever personally use UWP. Okay, so if I hit reply all, I'm expecting this to say Jane at doe.com and John at doe.com and B Laguna. So let's hit reply all. And we have an error. What do we do? Oh, my CC is null. Well, I can fix that. We can totally fix that. We will default them to an empty collection. How about that? Fixed. Another reason, yeah, so Vlad's saying you should be able to pass enums as parameter ecstatic local message type. I guess it's still a string, but with less magic in it. Yeah. Alexi saying WPF is much more powerful than UWP. You can write, so Jabba 185, you can write desktop WPF and convert it with desktop. Okay, the desktop bridge does not convert a WPF app to a UWP app. It's not a conversion. It wraps your WPF application into a container, a UWP container, if you will, that allows it to be uploaded into the store, installed via the store, and get a lot of the benefits of hosting your app in the Windows Store. But it does not convert your WPF app into a UWP app. It is still WPF, 100%. So I hope that can clear up some confusion. Corleone, how about BCC field? Oh yeah, I didn't add the BCC. Didn't think it was required. I mean, we could always add it. I figured 2 in CC was enough to get the point across. So Ratchet 08. Yeah, I'm aware of that. Lexi, I know about UWP Islands for WPF. It's a great thing. Yeah. So if you haven't heard about Islands, if you have a UWP app and there are some components, if you have a WPF app and there are some components in UWP that you really like maybe the ink, the web browser is much, much, much better, things like that, you can actually host those UWP components inside of your WPF app. So that's awesome. Okay, now let's hit reply all. And it worked beautifully. Yes. There's our RE. So I'm going to send this. Just going to make sure all our logic is working. There it is. Hit reply all again. Oh. So we have a little issue there. So we might need to check. We might need to check for some duplicates from the from. Make sure that the from doesn't add. If the 2's contain the from, then don't add it. Right? Okay, so let me check forward. So now I just get this forward. There's the email. I can put it to whoever I want. Jerry Nixon at Microsoft.com. Or maybe, I don't know how Microsoft does their emails. Is it Jerry.Nixon? Or do they do J Nixon? I'm sure I could figure it out. Everyone spam Jerry right now. Spam him. We'll send that. And from, okay, sent to, there it is. Right there. To Jerry. Actually, I feel like the sent should actually show the sent person here, not the from. Right? I might need to fix that. I think I don't have my Outlook open because it uses so many resources. But I'm pretty sure that needs to be the from, or the to, who I sent it to. So I'll need to fix that. And okay. Am I back? Movement. Hello? Am I dead? Am I dead in the water? You know, I should probably contact my ISP and say, what the heck is going on? This is ridiculous. Okay, I think I'm back. Okay, perfect. Awesome. All right, so I think the only issue I found so far was I hit reply all again. And I got added twice. But that might be because I'm sending it to myself. So that might actually be working. Because this... Okay, let's do this. We'll send that. Okay, so that's in the sent. So that's from me to Steve. I'm gonna reply all. What the? Well, hold on. Oh, you know what? I just realized something. We got a bug. We have a bug. A bug, right? Will we create a new email? Where do we create a new email? Right here. We need to give it an ID. We can't have a... It's an int, so equals... Can I do new random? Dot next. Minimum of 10. Maximum of like, I don't know, 6,000. Oh, fix that bug. AGR, I was just writing you a message. Yeah, seems like you're getting some nasty drop frames. I am getting nasty drop frames. Why would ID not be auto-generated in the constructor of mail message? Well, actually, the message should be generated by the service creating the message. So, I mean, technically we could. In a production app, it wouldn't go there. But for our purposes, we could totally put it there. Do I even have a CTOR? Nope, I don't. Let's add one. There we go. New GUID. Well, I'm not going to use a GUID because I'm using an integer in this simple example. Now, in a real application, you probably would use something a little more safe than that, than an int. But for this purpose, for demonstration purposes, it works beautifully. Okay. Took care of that. So let's go to the to, the from, for apply all. Should we check to see if the messages, the to and the CC, contain the from, or should we just add it? Because we could totally get rid of it. We could say, hey, if to contains the from, don't add the from, or remove it, and remove it from CC and then add it. Seems like a message service is a good idea now. Then get new message, get reply message out. Yeah, and actually we do have a service for that. We have a mail service. Right now we just have sent, get message, delete items, get inbox items, send a message. I mean, we could say create message. Okay, so let's see. Corleone, you're merging to and CC, whereas in reply all, you should keep them as it was in before the CC. Oh, well, hold on. Because you can put multiple people in a to field, though. See, that's the thing. Jerry Nixon, you're making your view model a little too smart. Well, my view models are smarter than yours. What can I say? You can have multiple people in a to. You can have multiple people in a CC. But there's only one from. And actually, I've been in cases where Outlook will actually add me twice to an email. Well, I know I'm done with this, so I can delete all that mess. Should we put that stuff in our mail service? If you're hitting a server, maybe. I'm not sure. I'm not sure I'm sold on that. Unless you have to have your server create the object and send it back to you. For like ID purposes. Oh yeah, I could totally create a message factory. Could totally do that. But right now, I'm just trying to get the logic down. I could always refactor. This is my last little problem, and then I'm going to lunch because I'm hungry. Let's see. So yeah, once I get it all working and functional, then we'll refactor and make this a little cleaner. I just want it to work. Reply all scenarios to NCC, to NCC. Oh, yes. I see what you're saying. I totally see what you're saying now. Corleone. So that's there. This right here doesn't go in the 2. For 1, that does not go in the 2. AGR translated. He's sick of hearing our input. No, I love the input. I love it. This is what... Whoops, not that. Essentially... This is what needs to happen. Right there. Something like that, right? I mean, the 2 emails are the same. I'll add myself to the 2. Or add whoever it's from. Plus anyone in the 2. And then remove yourself from the 2. Oh, I need to bring this. So right now, this is hard-coded. I need some type of user settings. I need some type of user settings for that. Let's see. No, I could do that, but I think there's a link statement I can use. I could do. Let's see. Yeah, Jerry. Yeah, we're on the same page. And this needs this. Yeah. I need to find some type of user setting to store this in. We can't be hard coding the from everywhere. That would not be good. Remember, you could also be in the CC of the message. Jerry, by the way, pretty sure you lose frames every time you agree with me, so be careful. Yeah, that's what you're the problem. That's what's causing it. I'm always agreeing with you, so. All right, does that work? Okay. And here, we'll do the same thing. Whoops. Do I care about that? No, because it's possible that you're on something twice. Right? I don't know if we need to scrub that. Yeah, I'm seeing too many case statements. I'm gonna look at this again. I'm not happy with this. I'm not happy with that at all. So this is from B. Lagunas. See, everything's from me to myself. That's what's messing me up. That is, I shouldn't have done that. I need to change my data. I need to change my data. Yeah, from who? Hey, it's from Jerry. Jerry emailing me all the time. There. That should help clear up some confusion. Oh, it's Jerry Nixon. Oh, sorry. I'll fix that. Yes, I see the dot. I see the dot, Jerry. Thank you. All right, now it's fixed. Now it's not so confusing. So if I hit reply all, there, I'm replying to everybody. Okay. Yeah, see, that's from me to all these people. I just don't add myself because I'm from myself. Okay. But that seemed to work. That part works. That part works fine. Alrighty. I think that is a good stopping point. I'm not quite happy with this code here. And I froze again. I'm frozen. I'm frozen. Oh well. We are going to call this a day. I think I can refactor this some more. I think we're going to create a message factory because I don't really like where this is at right now. It works, but we could do better. And we also need to figure out the RTF stuff. We could do that with Infragistics. I don't know why I didn't think about that. AGR, did you ever get your sub alerts set up? Yes! Yes, I did get my alert set up. I got some alerts. All right, Alexi, thanks for the stream. Going to bed? It's Russia, 9:16 p.m. Man, you're going to bed early, 9:16. I guess you got to get up early, huh? It's only 12:18 p.m. here, so you're basically 9 hours ahead of me. Great. VRS Tom, thanks for the follow. Thanks for joining. We're just wrapping this up. We got a lot done today. Remember, type !project, and you will get the link to the GitHub repo where we are playing around. We got a lot done today. I think, yeah, Alexi, I need to get up at 6 in the morning. Yeah, that's early. I get up at like 7:30, sleep in. Then again, my office is just like around the corner from my bedroom, which is nice. But yeah, I think we'll refactor some code on Thursday, and because I'm not really happy with all that code I had to write. It seemed harder than it had to be. We'll think about that some more. I think we can come up with a better solution. Oh yeah, you can't see. I'm looking at the code, and you guys see my big head. Who's that guy behind you? Oh, that's Steve. And over here to my left, right back there. That's Jerry right behind me. You don't know that, Jerry. That's you. I got a camera on you. You might want to get Steve's pulse. Yeah. He's just really focused. Just super focused on what he's doing. But, all right. Well, I'm going to call it a day. Thanks for all the help today. Who would have thought, like, replying to all emails was so challenging? That was, like, the hardest part. Figuring out the to's and the froms and all that mess. Still got to figure out that RTF stuff. So I'll play with the Infragistics document library and see if we can simplify that. Jerry must be a statue. I've never seen him move. Okay, look. You know that's not Jerry because he's not wearing a vest. Okay? Let's just be honest. If he had a vest on, that's Jerry. No vest, not Jerry. Next, Project Excel. Yeah, we could totally do Excel. That would be so much easier than what we're doing here. I guarantee it. I could write Excel like that. This is much more complicated. Jerry, I swear, man, you have some of the greatest looking vests I've ever seen. And I think you're the only person who can pull them off the way you do. I would look ridiculous in a vest. I mean, I wear shirts like this, right? Donut Whisperer. This is the kind of shirt I wear. You're always looking sharp, my friend. I'm jealous. I only make fun of you because I'm jealous. Jerry, Excel without Infragistics controls? Okay. No, that's not easy. That's why I would use Infragistics controls, because we already have a spreadsheet component. I would just drop that in and it works. And then we can hook all the buttons up, and it's a one-page app. I don't even have to do any navigation or anything. That's like stupid simple to build. Maybe we should do that. We should build Excel next time. We still got some little things to clean up in this Outlook application. But for the most part, we're pretty close. We're pretty close to wrapping it up. We got some little stuff. But all the major functional things are really done, right? We figured out all the navigation. We figured out all the dialogues. We figured out the ribbons and how to invoke commands from those ribbons. We figured out all the hard stuff. This little stuff is just dealing with the data, making it look right, making it kind of behave like you would expect. I mean, technically, we could probably stop right now, and you could take this and use this to help guide you in other apps you're building for the big stuff, like the navigation, right, and the dialogues and all that crazy stuff. All those custom region adapters we wrote. This little stuff with getting the RTF into the body and making sure the reply all and the forward and everything's working. That's really not a Prism thing, right? But it's still fun. It's still fun to figure out. There are challenges that you'll have to solve, and heck, I think it's fun. Okay. Well, I want to thank everyone for joining me today. I once again apologize for the dropping of the frames, the stream dropping out. It really sucks. My new computer should be here hopefully within 2 to 3 weeks. I'm really hoping they ship it to me soon. And then we'll see if it's a computer issue where it can't, maybe the GPU can't process or encode the stream fast enough for as long as that I'm on. If that doesn't fix it, then I'm gonna call my ISP and ask them what the hell's going on. Because I have 350 megabits per second. I should not be dropping frames if it's an internet thing. So, once again, thank you very much, and I will see you next time.